What's going on YouTube? Baby Ruben here, back with Solo YGO, guys. We got another deck profile this month. This is the first time ever you guys are seeing the new Fire King deck. So before we hop into this, let's go ahead and let's talk about the channel membership real quick. Make sure y'all check that out. As well as the Patreon, we are doing a 3 sealed structure giveaway this month. And all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and answer the question of the day. So stay tuned to the end of the video, guys, and we'll have that question of the day for y'all. So we'll hop in. Also, guys, with it being a new month, I hope everybody had a happy holiday. Or if you don't believe in that, I just hope you had some good off time with the family. We've got, starting off, 3 Ponics. You got to have Ponics. This structure too, guys, by the way, is just awesome. It reminds me a lot of the Trap Tricks. You could buy 3 sealed structures and you've got a deck. You've got a good deck. There's literally just a few cards that I needed to add, and luckily, of course, what do you know, J Money helped me and completed the deck. So it was not bad. You guys will see here through this profile. We got 3 Karen, and I have not had a chance to play with this yet. This is the profile, and we will be playing with it soon, so you guys will be able to see it on the channel. We'll take it to locals. We'll see how it does. But just based on what these cards are doing, how I interact, or how they're going to interact with each other, it's looking really, really good, guys. Arvada, 3 Arvada. The grind game is going to be crazy. This is one deck that I actually have that will be able to play a grind game. 2 Garunics, 1 Ring Bully, 1 Barone. Also, guys, these names are crazy. I've never heard of Fire Kings. I did have a Circle of the Fire Kings. I didn't know it was an older structure deck until the news started coming out that they're coming out with a new one. So a lot of these new cards are crazy. It's really cool to see this too. So, like what Konami's doing. Don't agree with some of the stuff they do, but it's out of our control. So we don't complain about that. We don't complain. That is the legendary Fire Kings, guys. So moving in, we have I know you guys have seen Tri Brigade a lot ran in this. We are not playing Tri Brigade. I actually went with a different package. You could also run the Diabelistar package. But I tell you, for one, if y'all know me, I ain't spending $400 on a 4-card engine with the Wanted Seeker and then the 1 Diabelistar. We're just not doing it. It's about as consistent as the other ones, I think. So I'm not going to waste my money on that. Yeah, I don't love you. So sorry. But yeah, so here's the small package we're running. Okay, guys, it's going to be 1 Maximus, 1 Fleur, 3 Servants, and 1 Schism. All right, we'll get into this in a little bit, guys. I'm just kind of running through the deck profile, and then we'll kind of tell you how everything interacts. But yeah, that's a small Dogmatica package. So I know a lot of people like the Tri Brigade package because they run Revolt, but because of Nadir and then your Maximus and Fleur, Schism pretty much does the same thing. So it's actually a really cool concept that I picked up when building this deck. So I really like it. Saved me a lot of money. These cards were nothing. Just the 3 structures, and then like I said, me and Jay kind of found cards that we needed for it and threw it in here. So we are running our hand traps. 1 DD Crow because it is searchable. It's a winged beast. 2 Nib. Gotta have Nib in the main. Get him off guard. 2 Veiler. And 3 Ash. And 3 Imperm. And if you can see, guys, look at this stack. Right? So the deck profile, you have your engine, you have your Dogmatica package, and then this stack it's pretty huge. You're able to run all these hand traps. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sets of hand traps, or 5 hand traps to be able to run in this, guys. Lots of room. Also lots of room for you guys to be able to do y'all's own thing. If y'all want to add y'all's own cards, if you guys think a different package works, you've got a lot of room to work. But being able to have your package, get through your deck, run through it, and also have some type of interactions with your opponent with how many hand traps you have, it's just consistent. Shmoney, dude. So we got 1 Fire King Skyburn, we have 1 Circle of the Fire Kings, and we have 1 1-for-1. Circle of the Fire Kings, I've been told you don't need it. We put it in there just as a, I wouldn't say filler because it works with the deck, but if there's a different card you want to run, like maybe on your ratios, when I show you guys what I'm running, definitely you could be able to swap that out. So that's what we're running for that. We have 2 Book of Eclipse. I'll show you Book of Eclipse reasoning in a second. 2 Fire King Island, and then Fire King Sanctuary, a play set. So that's for that. I got that. 2 book, 2 Fire Kings, or not 2 Fire Kings. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Okay, so that's the deck, guys. Let's get into the extra deck. And again, maybe this extra deck may be confusing for some of you guys who have been seeing a lot of the Diabella Star package or the Tri Brigade package, but we'll get into it in a second, guys. So we are going to run the Garunics, 2 of them. This is really up to you. You could run 3, you could run 2, you could really run 1 if you wanted to, just depending on what you're trying to do. But we're running 2. And then we have our Link Karibo. Yeah, Link Karibo. There's a Ling Karibo, so I got to make sure I'm reading it right. But this is Link Karibo. We have 1 Anima, 1 Almirage, and then we have a small Tri Brigade package, and that's going to be Baron Blossom, Shurag, and Arms. I'll show you guys something with that in a second. 1 Decode, 1 Sunlight Wolf. And then we've got a heavy set of fusions over here. We got 1 Garura, 1 Apgalone, 1 Winda, 1 Entity Intis, and 1 Ash Dragon. Not Ash Dragon, Ash Dragon.
Ash Dragon?
Not ass, Ash.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Okay, guys. So this deck works really, really well. It's a lot canceled. Yeah, guys. So okay. So one thing is with let's see, Link Karibo is for Sunlight Wolf, and those are for Heat Soul. Okay, so you gotta have, there's your 2 different Cybersts with 2 different attributes. Heat Soul, now you're drawing 2 cards and paying 2,000 life points on your turn. Use an effect on their turn, standby, pop effect. So 2 free draws with that. Almirage, I've also been hearing that you can play without. I also have a Hida that I'm kind of still debating on whether to run that or Almirage. But Almirage is a Link 1, and I think Hida's a 2. So we'll have to look at that. But yeah, Almirage is just something to get off real quick. And then your Tri Brigade package, of course. This is where we're just sending a lot of these. You want to send your Arms first, and then go into your Shurag. Sending those also with Garura. Garura, you banish. And once you banish, I believe it's, I just built a deck, guys, so bear with me. I believe it's Shurag. When you banish off of effect, and having 1 in, you can special summon based off how many you have banished, that level. And so with Garura being banished, you have 1. So who are you going to get? You're going to grab your Ponix. So that's how you bring Ponix out. So that's going to be your first play, your first combo. It's really good, guys. And then also you can lock with Winda. You have to be careful locking yourself with Winda, but I believe it's, and I'm sorry, also Shurag sends 2. So you'll be sending App Clone and your Tri Brigade Arms. And then, let me see, showing y'all something with that Book of Eclipse. What you can do is book Eclipsing on end phase, churning your Winda down, takes away that attacking directly effect, and then he'll be able to be revived because on next play you special summon all your monsters, flip up, and then hopefully you're pushing for game. So it's a really good consistent deck, guys. like I said, this is another one we'll have to get to locals, test it out. We might make some changes, but I'm telling you right now, with how good Fire Kings is doing everywhere, and I know locals is not compared to YCS, but with how good it's doing, guys, it's looking like we shouldn't have to make a lot of changes. I also would show you guys the side deck, but it's not done yet because I'm still on the line. But you can go ahead and consider, if you're on a budget and you got 3 structures, I really like for timing, you have the fire fencing ferret. Yeah, that's for timing. If you just need to put some, yeah, I know, fire fencing ferret, yeah, I can't do that. Sounds like I'm saying fa 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 fa. So you got 3 of those. I would go ahead and, just for defense, I would put your flame veil counters. So 3 solemns. You can use 3 solemns if you have it. 3 Skullmeister, and then like you said, or like I said, I'm running 1 DD Crow because it is searchable, but you can also just side the other 2. So I have the side deck, but I also have like 30 cards in it because I don't know what to run. I don't know. I have to take it to locals, see what's there, and then I can make it, and then I'll put it on the next month's profile, guys. So that's the deck. Hope you guys liked it. New year, all y'all going to locals. Question of the day, guys, before we sign out, is what deck are you guys going to be using at locals with the new year? So let us know. Appreciate it, y'all.